Well, welcome to my video on the 5 hours of ACE at Mount Smart, Auckland for rent-a-kart enthusiasts. What a fantastic outing it was. We drove up from Hastings and Napier in the morning of the race. But I must just give a shout out to all the people trying to get Exdale and surrounding cyclone hit areas back to some normality. We had to drive through Exdale to get to Auckland, and the damage is something I just can't comprehend. Guys, keep up the good work. Condolences to all of those who lost their lives, livelihoods and homes. I deliberately did not film while driving through these areas, as I thought it would be a bit disrespectful. Well, the start of the race is upon us. We drew Kart 3 out of a hat and we got ready to start the race. Basically, it's a Le Mans style start, which Ben and I practiced. However, as you will see now, practice does not make perfect. Well, he ran across the track, jumped in the cart, tried to put his seatbelts on, and that's where we got unstuck. And I pushed him away, and we were in second last position. I just want to give a shout out to all the people who joined me at the 5 hours of ACE. Shane, Nigel, Ben, John, Craig, Conrad, and last but not least, my buddy and ex-racing teammate Pierre. Most of the team hadn't ever raced in any kind of event before, especially in karting. So it was very new to a lot of the guys. And I basically just told them, go out, enjoy yourself, it doesn't matter what happens. As long as you're having some fun, and go as fast as you can, obviously. So here we go. You're allowed as many drivers as you want in the race. However, each driver gets 25 minutes track time and a 5-minute compulsory pit stop to change driver, refuel, change tyre pressures. I didn't manage to film everyone's racing stints. However, there are a few guys, and I have got my full 25 minutes helmet cam onboard footage to show you guys. So here goes. And as you're about to see, Craig is coming down the back straight and he starts waving his hands. We have a bit of a problem with the kart. It's cutting out. And so we have to come into the pits and change karts to kart 13.
Okay, 50 seconds, start up.
Well, as you can see, it's my stint, and I can't wait to get on the track. I'm hoping my 30 kgs I've picked up over the last couple of years won't hinder me too much. I do want to apologize in advance for all the wind noise in the video. I don't really have all the right equipment to make some kind of professional video, so just bear with me. I will let the race carry on, and every now and again I will come in with commentary if I need. My objective for this stint is overtake as many people as I possibly can, obviously, and not be overtaken by anybody in this stint. By now I've only done two, 3 laps, as you can see, and I definitely feel something is wrong with the kart. Now I'm not too sure if it's my 30 kgs extra that I've put on, or I'm just not driving well, or there's something wrong with the kart. Having said that, if you fast forward a few laps, as you can see here, I'm starting to catch up to some back markers already. by now, even though I'm catching up to people, and I seem to be passing them quite nicely, we're still having an issue with the cart. My hand goes up there because I'm already hitting the limiter, and I've only just gotten onto the back straight, and the cart number 4 will pull away a little bit, and I'll only really catch him on the braking and in the corners. As you will hear now, there's definitely something wrong with the cart. I'm going down the straight, I'm overtaking the guy on the inside, and I'm starting to hit the red limiter around here now. So, yeah, once I hit the limiter at the end of the straight, sometimes I hit the limiter in the middle of the straight, sometimes I hit it as I'm getting onto the straight. So there's definitely something going on. However, I'm able to drive around it and go pretty quickly. moment you can hear a lot of screeching of tires, and generally that is telling you that you're not really going forward, you're going sideways. However, if you look at the steering wheel, I've got such tiny inputs on the steering wheel. I'm trying to be as smooth as I can. It's just that these tires are very old, and it's very, very cold on the track. And so I'm obviously trying to carry a lot of corner speed, because I don't really have any grunt out the corners. So I'm having to go in pretty quickly and try and get out pretty quickly at the same time. And yeah, that's why you're doing a lot of tire screeching. We're now coming up to Kart 7, and I caught up to him pretty quickly, but I definitely battled to get past him. He was just quick enough in all the right places that I couldn't overtake him with the grunt of the kart. While we're coming up to some back markers now going down the back straight, this is my opportunity to try and overtake. So Kart 14 goes wide, Kart 7 pushes in the inside, I try and go right up his backside, get around the first or the last corner. As I'm coming in here, bang, I get pushed wide. I realise I'm going to do the undercut. I do the undercut. I know I'm going to take the corner away from him. I do. We hit. I managed to make it through, and I tried to catch him to Kart 7 again. As you can see, I'm catching up to Kart 7 pretty quickly, and I know that I'm getting held up, and we just got a feeling that some karts are actually catching us. So we're going down the back straight, goes a bit wide, I try and go to the inside, he shuts me off, and I take this corner, first corner, and I get side swapped. Now, like Kart 10, straight into the side of me, maybe it serves me right for making contact with the previous kart when I overtook them. So now I've got to do all this again, overtake Kart 10 and Kart 7. So I know I'm quicker than both of them, so again, I need to stop catching. really on his tail now in this infield section, so I'll just stick with him. I want him to go narrow into this next corner, which he does. He gets a poor exit, I get a good one. He looks to the right, covers me off. I give a slight tap, manage to dive up the inside. And that's the last I saw of him. I will now go into the pits for a 5-minute compulsory pit stop and hand over to Conrad.
Do this. No, you got the fastest lap. Is it? Yeah, 29.1 was the last time I checked. Yeah, with the weather, we won't get to 28 again. It's too cold. No, fine. But you were quick. You were smooth, eh? Yeah, well, I'm trying to be. So I just want you to be smooth. And those lines that you saw me running, you know, go wide if you need to go wide because you're carrying the speed. And if you're carrying the speed, they can't overtake you in this. Watch those lines. And just try and be smooth with the throttle, smooth with the brake. Okay.
Clear the pit! Clear the pit! He's leaning into the corner, so he's leaning into the corner. Yeah.
heading there, so you have to stay to the inside.
The only stint that I didn't record was John's stint and Murphy's Law. That's when the biggest incident of the day happened. He basically was coming around this last corner here, as you can see all these carts coming around now. He tried to go up the inside of somebody, they hit, and he landed up on top of the tires. And it was so violent that his glasses came out his helmet and his helmet visor came off. I was so surprised. He got back in the cart and was even quicker than what he was doing before the accident. So well done, John. Well, after Pierre's stint, we took the two fastest drivers out of our group, which was myself and Nigel, to do the last two stints at night. Nigel's stint went pretty well. He was the last person to go out, and right towards the end of his stint, the cart decided to stop working. So he basically limped around for 3 or 4 laps until the end. We had a bit of everything in this race. A bit of rubbing, a bit of overtaking, a huge accident and 2 broken carts. All in all, a fantastic time was had.
Yeah, because there's still 2 hours left.